Hello, hi, my name is Samuel Izurza for the SE channel. Thanks for tuning in, subscribe for this Saturday, and share as much as you can. Take your vitamin C and vitamin D, okay? Oranges, and I don't know, take the sun for vitamin D's, and yeah, and zinc tablet, okay? Very important, okay? Works for me, especially what's going on today. And yes, I don't get paid by Schweppes, but it's got quinine, okay? Schweppes got quinine, hydroxychloroquine, hint, hint. Okay. Anyways, do your research. Can't say too much. A lot of whack jobs out there. But if you're following Tom Cotton, I do follow him once in a while. Very, very smart man. Very intelligent. I do like him. Good man too, by the way. Uh, this guy's straight line. Uh, it seems like he says disgusting. The left now smearing Amy Comey Barrett for adopting children. So they're going after now her children who were adopted in Haiti. So this Dana Hool, I don't know who she is. I would love to know which adoption agency Amy Coney Barrett and her husband used to adopt the two children they brought here from Haiti, implying that they probably snatched them, some religious Catholic group, implying that they grabbed the kids, or some religious crazy nutcases out there, like those religious nutcases, are there to convert. Um, Look, that's why she has seven children. I don't know how many. I don't know if it's one or two. She adopted from Haiti. I don't know, but that's great actually, to know that she actually cares about not just also for since we're talking about race also, they're black, from Haiti, so that's and now this is like a new low for me. You don't go after her children. I mean, I can understand when you go after, say Hunter Biden or something about Burisma, and the gas and whatever. I mean, the guy's over 18 and, public figure. And same thing with Donald Trump Jr., a public figure also, whatever. I mean, these are children. And here's a cue. Does the press even investigate details of Barrett's adoptions in Haiti? See, throwing. Would it matter if our kids were scooped up by ultra religious Americans, or Americans were unscrupulous intermediates? The kids were taken from their family. I don't know, she goes. I think it does, but maybe doesn't. I don't know. See, throwing in another Michael Moore. If you follow Michael Moore, another always throwing in nonsense. Um, I mean, some of them were supporting, some of them are not. Some are going after her. But Haiti, if you look at Haiti, what happened in 2010, with the big earthquake, 200,000 people died, and I think they raised about $10 billion, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correctly, about 10 billion. I did cover this a long time ago. And I know because I was covering about the Hillary Foundation. At that time, it was Hillary Clinton. She was the Secretary of State at that time. I think they raised a lot, which is good. I mean, look at, but the money, most of it ended up, let's say, private contractors and contractors. I think about 80 or 85%. I mean, look it up. You can see, you can look it up. 85%, which is about maybe about 10% went to the people of Haiti, which is about a billion and a half, and another 400 million to the government, and the rest went to contractors. They were inundated. That's what you should be looking at. And I know the Hillary Foundation, the Clinton Foundation. I think they raised about 30 million. Oh, okay. My friend, they're texting. I think they raised about $30 million, and they're still looking into it. They said that they donated all that money. But that's what they should be looking at. But they don't want to open up the can of worms about Haiti and what happened. Now it's disgusting. It's a new low to me, I think, um, for the Democrats to even, if they bring it up, allegedly, if they bring it up at the Senate hearing for her confirmation about her children. Her children should not be involved in this. I think they want to know if it was the ultra religious groups, if it was you know, was it a legit and all that. I mean, they can ask the question. I'm sure she'll answer. She's very good, by the way. Grasping the straw, she's good choice, but I like Barbara Lagoa. I thought maybe he would go with Barbara Lagoa. She's Latina. Not sure she's from Mexico or anyway. She's also very good too. That would be that. Florida for sure will turn red. Um, if Donald Trump. I thought he would go with Barbara Lagoa. She's great too. I mean, look, Barrett. She's also very good. So that's interesting. They never ask these questions of any of famous white singers. Oh, yes, that's right. And Hollywood elites that adopted loads of brown and black children from third world countries, isn't it? Yeah. So the elites, let's say Democratic elites or even Republican elites or whatever, very rich people, nobody talks about that. Um, especially when they go to the third world countries, like in Africa or, anyways. Um, and also like these Hollywood stars when they adopt three, four children. I mean, or do they come from legit too? I'm telling you, they're opening up a can of worms, especially Haiti. They don't want to go into the Haiti. Um, I said there's this whole Haiti thing here because basically they kind of screwed up. They screwed up quite a bit because a lot of people in Haiti are suffering. They suffered. They were waiting for the money, about $10 billion. And there are a lot of children out there who lost their parents. I mean, I was reading about all this. A lot of them, lost their parents, and there are a lot of adoptions going on. So, anyways, they also did the same thing during 2002 campaign with Mitt Romney and his black grandchildren. Hello. Good to see the Democrat arguing that the ends do not just have the means, which they would apply to philosophy across the board now. Some sounds jealous. Okay, I don't know about that. Okay, anyways, I just wanted to bring this up. If you guys want to read it, just go to Tom Cotton. He's discussing how the left's smearing Amy Coney Barrett for adopting children. Okay, so yeah, now they want to go after children. It's going to get ugly. I just want to tell you. This is going to get ugly, but I still say this is checkmate. Once Donald Trump wins 2020, they get the Senate, the House, and the Justice, the Supreme Court. Checkmate. Checkmate. You guys know, look into it. What checkmate? Checkmate.